Hey YouTube, it's your girl, Lady Tennille, also known as Lady T, coming at you with a video that is going to be for my people who are new to the hair buying game. It's more like an informative PSA to help you save time and money when making your hair purchase. I've been wearing hair for a very long time now, and I've made some costly mistakes over the years, and hopefully what I'm going to share with you today will help you avoid some of those costly mistakes. If I go a little fast, I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep this video under a certain time limit so that I don't bore you and so that I can upload this video. Yeah, because I'm not about that edit life. So don't worry if I go too fast. I'm going to place my notes that are right here in the description box below so you won't miss anything that I cover. Without any further ado, let's jump right on in there, shall we? The first thing you want to do, if you're new to this hair buying game, if you're new to the hair game, new hair wearing game, first thing you want to do is your research. You want to know what works for you. You want to research your vendor, and you want to research their products. Um, if they have contact information, I definitely suggest sending them a few questions and making a note of how long it's going to take for them to respond to you. I can guarantee you that if they don't respond to your questions in a timely manner, they're definitely not going to respond if you should purchase that here and have a problem with it. So another thing, if they do have Better Business Bureau ratings, definitely read those too. You know, the more you know about the vendor, the less chance that you will be taken for a ride, okay? Let's see. Another thing you want to know is the specs of the hair. Hair buying, when you buy hair, there's so many variables. Um, Silky is not the same as Yaki. Closures are not the same as frontals. And Brazilian is not the same texture as Peruvian. There's so many variables. I would definitely say take the time to do the research over the hair types and the specifications so that you can get exactly what you want and that you get something that works for you. And speaking of you, you also have to know what works for you. Because again, there's a lot of variables. There's closures, there's frontals, there's full lace, there's lace front. I mean, there's just so many ways to get confused in this thing here that you definitely want to take the time and do a little bit of research before you make your purchase. The second thing are YouTube reviews. This area can be very tricky. Unfortunately, there's a lot of reviewers, some well known, some not so well known, that are not 100% honest, unfortunately. So that you don't get caught in a bit of a sticky situation or a trap, I would suggest reviewing at least two good reviews and two bad reviews about the same vendor. The reason I say that is because the goal is to sift through the information to get your truth out of it. So if you have 4 videos that you've watched about the same vendor, 2 good reviews and 2 bad reviews, chances are you're going to be able to lock on to some keywords. You know, you're going to pick up on some of the similarities in what they're saying, and that will definitely help you drag the truth out. Like I said, it's unfortunate, but not everyone is as truthful. Some reviewers are just about that free hair life, so they're willing to get on here and say whatever it takes to get you to buy hair or to make the vendor happy so that they can get free hair. And you know, you definitely don't want to spend your coins based on a review that was not truthful. So I would suggest again looking at 2 good reviews and 2 bad reviews about the same vendor and sift out the truth, okay? And also take notes when you do that so that you can know who said what and you can easily point out the keywords and similarities. That may help. Another thing, as far as reviews, I probably would skip over reviews that say that they're initial or unboxing because those reviews are typically going to be reviewing brand new hair, and brand new hair is like a brand new relationship. It always looks good in the beginning. All new hair looks fabulous. It's what it's going to look like a week from now that you need to be concerned with. because yeah, it's going to look great right out of that box. It's going to look great right out of that plastic. It's going to feel amazing. Everything is going to be 100% good for like a week. Okay, after about a week or so, that's when you're going to see the truth, and by then it's going to be too late to get your money back. So yeah, I probably would steer clear from those initial reviews or those unboxing reviews because they can be a little misleading. Another thing, let's see, protecting your investment. That's very important because, this hair game can get expensive, okay? Um, you definitely want to protect your investment. You got to know going in that quality hair is going to cost more than not so good quality hair. Yeah, so if you run across a vendor or a YouTube reviewer who is uh, bringing all of this fabulous talk about, these bundles, 2 or 3 bundles that's for $200 or less, that hair is probably not going to be a good quality of hair. There's just no way in the world that you're going to get quality hair, 2 or more bundles of quality hair for under $200. It's just not going to happen. I'm sorry. The truth has to be said. Hey, 20 is not the new 30. It's the same old 20. It is what it is, honey. It is what it is. There's no better way for me to say it. Now, I understand that everyone's coins is not sufficient. I do get it. I know everyone doesn't have, $500, between $400 and $500 to spend on hair. I get that. Now, if you, if your coins are low, I would say, save up, sis, save up and wait till them coins is right so that you can get some good hair. But if you are wanting to wear hair just for one event or for like one night, then okay, fine. I mean, go ahead and buy those 3 bundles for $200, because it's only going to last for that event anyway. So you might as well just go on out there for it, huh? Yeah. So the more money you spend, generally the better quality you're going to get. Okay? It just is what it is. I can tell you right now that brand new Benz costs more than that brand new Malibu. It is what it is, right? So yeah. Another thing that you can do to protect your investment is to read and understand the hair care instructions that come with the hair. Yeah, they put that in there for a reason, okay? And the better care, the better longevity and livelihood of the hair. The better you take care of the hair, the better it will perform. Yeah, so you definitely don't want to be washing hair that you shouldn't be washing. You don't want to be applying heat to hair that you should not be applying heat to, because it's going to destroy that hair that you paid for, and you don't want that to happen, right? Right. Okay, so let's move on. Now, yeah, I would say to purchase quality products. That makes no sense. It makes absolutely no sense to buy hair that cost $450 and put $2 products on it. Makes no sense. Why would you do that? You know, Products that don't cost that much generally don't cost that much for a reason. They're generally not the best quality. So if you bought, $400 hair, you definitely want to make that investment for the upkeep, to make it looking to keep it looking fabulous, right? Not to make it fabulous. It should be fabulous already if it costs $400. But you definitely want to keep it looking fabulous, right? Right. Okay, so let's move on to the next. Storage. Okay, so if you've spent about you spent about $450 on hair. And yeah, if you're not wearing that unit at that time, or if you're not wearing that hair at that time, I would suggest storing it properly. Me, myself, I prefer to store my hair on a mannequin head. If I'm not wearing it, it is sitting somewhere on a mannequin head. And if you don't want to do that, you can definitely invest into some silk or satin bags, or something like that, to store the hair in, because yeah, you don't want to sit it in a corner and let it die after you've spent about $450 on it. Okay, last but not least, have realistic expectations, please. Yeah, you got to know that reviewer that you reviewed, that you saw, who had all that fabulous hair and was just looking amazing, you got to know that you and that person are different, and the results will vary. Okay, 9 times out of 10, they are probably, I mean, chances are, I'm not going to say 9 times out of 10, but chances are they are professional stylists or have went to a professional stylist to have that hair installed. So the results are going to be different from you in your bathroom trying to get it happen, trying to make it happen. Yeah, it's going to be different. So we want to keep that in mind. Another thing, don't believe the hype, baby. All hair sheds. It is what it is. It's just a matter of how much. Cheaper hair is going to shed more. Quality hair is going to shed less, but it's all going to shed. I mean, really think about it. Your natural hair sheds, right? Right. So once this human hair is cut off of that donor's head, it is no longer receiving nutrients and oils essential to growth. It's just not. So it's gonna get dry, the ends are gonna split, and you're gonna get some shedding, you're gonna get some breakage, sis. Just deal with that. Now it's just a matter of how much breakage. Okay, breakage shouldn't be the issue, it should be how much breakage. So the thing is, you don't want people to be able to find you based upon the trail of hair that you've left behind. My hair, it does shed. Let's see, and I think it's a great quality of hair. I purchased hair from this vendor for like a very, very long time. I really like this vendor, and it's a great quality of hair, but I do get some shedding. I can assure you that I'm going to get at least, 3 to 5 strands a day. I typically wear 4 bundles because I like my hair long and thick and voluminous. I like that long, thick hair. But yeah, I also wear it pretty thick because I know that I'm going to lose a couple strands here and there. And again, I typically lose about 3 to 5 strands maybe a day. And that's just with regular brushing. It's not a massive amount of hair. If I brush my hair or run my hands through it, I don't get a massive amount of hair. But throughout the day, I will lose probably up to 5 strands. Okay? And even with washing, I'm going to lose a strand or two. It just is what it is. So be ready for it. So when you hear a reviewer or you come across a vendor that's talking about zero shedding, pass them up, boo, because they're not telling you the truth. Okay. Last but not least, the longer the length, the less hair is going to be in the bundle. Okay, so if you have a YouTube reviewer or a vendor that is telling you that they're going to get you 30 inches of hair and you're going to be able to do half your head with that, that's not true. Okay, you got to understand and know that the longer the hair, the less is going to be in the bundle. I wear 222s and 224s, and I assure you that the amount of hair in my 24s is less than the amount of hair in my 22s. It just is what it is, babe. I cannot change it. You cannot change it. All we can do is accept it and understand it and make an informative decision before we purchase. Okay? So, yeah. The longer the hair, the less it's going to be in the bundle. So if you like 30 inches of hair, you might want to be ready to buy like 5 bundles of that because that's what it's going to take to do the whole head. And let's see. Looks like I've covered just about everything that I really wanted to cover. But yeah, with all of this information, you should be prepared to make a very, very informative decision and purchase. And I hope your hair buying purchase gives you all the life that you wanted to give you. That's all I have for now. So until next time, see you. Bye-bye.